Well, welcome guys. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining. We are a tiny bit late, early. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Thank you Aviation Guy, Evans, Brett Genie, all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the stream guys. So good to see you guys. Just setting up a few things and we'll be up and running in no time. Good to see you. So what do you think happened to that 2737? Well, I know what happened, but I'm not sure if I can tell you guys. I'll see. Now stand up the airplane. Stand up the airplane? What do you mean? Dwayne, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome guys. So good to see each and every one of you. Happy Saturday, Dwayne. Thank you so much for coming on and joining us on this lovely flight today. Take it from Athens down to Larnaca in Cyprus. And with that, let's get the music off and we'll go to GSX. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
We'll also request our catering service,
This parking is
and we'll request refueling as well while we're at it. As you can see, it's going to be a cargo flight today, and it wants us to open the main cargo doors, and that's exactly what we're going to do. How long this will flight be? Bertil, welcome to the stream as well. This flight's going to be about 1 hour 20 minutes, I think. Nothing too long or crazy. Let's go to our flight and open that. First of all, we're going to go upstairs. Battery switch on, emergency switches on as well. Let's get the ground power on. We'll go upstairs. Adair's left and right open. Nav, sorry, doors. Let's open the forward entry door. And we'll also open the cargo doors. Main cargo doors and aft cargo door it wants us to open. That's exactly what we're going to do. So main cargo door is opening. How do you do the thumbnail? I do that in Adobe Photoshop. That's where I edit all my thumbnails and make them there. Right, okay. So with that, let's go to FMC. Pausing it, and we are Lima Golf Alpha Victor. Plug that in, and we'll grab our GPS left position in a second. Open cargo forward. Okay, there we go. Elliot, welcome to the stream as well. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Okay, the APU, it's on. Evans, mate, nothing comes on yet. Just wait and follow the flow as I do them. What flaps do you use for takeoff? Usually do flaps 5 takeoff. Most of the time is flap 5. Right, let's get the main panel lights on. Go down, get the pedestal panel lights on as well. And not bad. I'm good as well. Elliot, thank you so much for asking. 1228, let's tune that in as there's no ATC coverage. Squawk can go to 2000.
Pilots boarding starting.
There we go. You can watch the pilots boarding up as well. There they go. You're gonna see weird texture.
Final 2-1 right.
Obviously the stairs are not perfectly lined up, but it's all good. When do you put down the flaps? Yeah, before taxi. Your scrub is at 596. Yes, they are. Thank you so much for joining the flight, ladies and gents. If you are new, please do consider hitting that like and the subscribe button. We are making our way down to
Crew boarding starting.
Larnaca today. Crew is boarded up. Let's go. Grab our GPS left position. Put that into set IRS position. And with that, we're going to go to route. Put that in there. Destination is Lima Charlie Lima Kilo. Flight number is A Sweden, which is Sierra Whiskey November 4093. I never have done cargo ops. Yeah, this is my first one as well. I like the stream. Thank you so much, aviation guy. This is my first time as well,
Crew has
Elliot.
boarded.
Runway 03 right. Let's go to departure. And I'm going to grab our departure out of here. There we go. Let's get the flight plan up. Okay. So 03 right, we're Kia to Juliet departure. Expect when I'm busy. Wait, what? 4 more to go. Yeah, it's all good. I can't watch the streams when busy. It's all good, man. I can understand everyone have different commitments and timetables. So Kia to Juliet departure, and we'll activate that. Once that's done, we'll go to our FMC and we're gonna put the route. So from Kia we're gonna go Uniform Lima 995. Uh, 995 will take us to Romeo Delta Sierra. So Romeo Delta Sierra, plug that in. Then from there we're gonna go Uniform Mike 601. Plug that in. That will take us to Evino. So I've got a lot of homework. Yeah, man, it's all understandable. Don't worry. It's weekend. You guys have school homework and whatnot. So what do you think happened to that 2737? Something to do with this engine. That's all I'm gonna say. You are done now. That's good. Reggie, you should probably do it then. Evans, yes. Alright, so Uniform Mike 601 will take us to Avino. So Echo Victor Echo November Oscar. Then from there we're gonna go Mike 601, which will take us down to Bonnet Bravo Oscar November Echo Kilo. And we're gonna execute that. Then go to our arrival. We're gonna do ILS 22. So ILS Yankee 22 with Bonnet 1 Romeo. That will be right there. Just gonna make sure if we have any Iggy, welcome to the stream as well. Can you turn your cam on? Aviation guy, I usually turn it on before takeoff and before landing. Before that it just takes space in the cockpit. I don't really like to do that, that's why. Alright, so I'm quickly gonna grab our Navigraph here. Let's go to flight plan. There we go. Open chart list. Okay, I'm just gonna favorite a couple of charts here. Sid was Kia to Juliet. Kia to Juliet. Let's grab that, and we're gonna take 03 right. Grab that. Taxi. We'll grab that as well. Right, let's go to our arrival charts. Open them up. Can you? How does saying bro provide any info or usefulness? Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam, Elliot. I'm sorry, Ilyas. How are you doing, Elliot and Ilyas? How are you doing, Ilyas? Bro, me so literally now in scary. Once I had 40 people watching, but literally about 3 people chatting. It's all good, Elliot. It all happens. Slowly, more people start talking to you. Don't worry. All right, Bonic 1 Romeo. Plug that in. Arrival will be ILS Yankee 22. Gonna get airport charts in. There we go. Do we have tax parking stands? Yes, we do. I'm gonna grab both of them. Right, let's go to our Bonic 1 Romeo and see if we have any transition. Bonic will take us down to Larnaca LCA. What about the any VOR transition? No, not from my knowledge. Alright, nothing, so we're going to execute that straight away. Cool. Our legs are done. Let's go and have a look, see how is that going. Okay, we'll just clear this discontinuity. Cool. Irises line up pretty quickly. That's all good. And what runway are you landing at? Runway 22. That's where we will be landing at. As you can see, cargo is loading up. You've got this cargo, big cargo loaders here. Nice. Right, so let's go to init and input all that information that's needed. People copying and pasting message at this point. Are they? I wouldn't mind normally, but I have 2 exams next week and I wouldn't want to miss them. No problem, it's all good, man. It's all understandable, like I always say. When you guys have important stuff to do, there's no need to be on the stream. Alright, so cost index is 50. Plug that in. Reserves, we've got 3.6 tons of reserves. And cruise altitude is 350. So 35,000 feet. That's where we'll be cruising. Winds are 262,039 knots. Right, and transition altitude. Fun fact, there are British Airways A320 taking off from Larnaca right now. Nice. Alright, so let's quickly go to our Navigraph and see what the transition altitude is for this lovely airport. Gonna go to our runway. And transition altitude is 9,000. Airport elevation is 308. So we'll plug 9,000 here. Airport elevation is forgot already. Bro, prove the GPD. Yes, Evans. Not right now, man. You're just writing messages at the moment that mean nothing. 308. So we'll plug that in. .308. Let's go to Barrow. What is GSX telling us to do?
Too small for your aircraft.
Alright, close the left entry forward. Let's close that. And close, yeah, that's closed. Let's go outside. So cargo is all done, so we can close those doors as well.
Vehicles are on their way.
Beautiful. Love that animation of the cargo door being closed and open. Are your engines windmilling right now? I'm not sure they are. No, they're not. Are they? No, they're not. Right, so let's grab our ATIS for runway, and that is 1012. 1012 is in, and we'll get the auto brakes to RTO. Turn flight director left and right on. There we go. And seatbelt signs can go off at the moment. No smoking signs are on though. We'll get the altitude to 350. There we go. Cruising altitude 350. Do they normally? Would be nice to see and makes a good noise. To be honest, I haven't noticed, Elliot. I'm not sure if they do normally. Close left entry forward. Yes, it's closed.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Okay, thank you very much.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Right. With that, let's grab our chart and see what we're guessing in terms of. Would you ever do rejection takeoff in this sim? No, to be honest, no. Not really. I don't see the point of doing failures on a simulator flight, to be honest. Right. We are LGA. Cool. So we're going to be departing 03 right, which is quite a bit far. Let's reload my navigraph. It doesn't want to work properly. I'm going to get the traffic on as well, just so that we see what's happening. Let's get our departure SID and see what our initial altitude should be. So Kia gives us 6,000, so that's what we're going to put here, 6,000. 6,000. And runway heading is... Wait, where's runway heading? Oh, wrong. 032. So plug that in, 032 here. And we'll do the same down here as well. There we go. Oh, all the things are saying NA, by the way. Oh shoot, are they? That's because our FlyLife Studio decided to close. FlyLife Studio not working. Yeah, I don't know why it closed. I thought I had it on. Thank you for looking after that, guys. Alright, so SWN 4093. Cool. That should be okay now. Yes, it is. As you can see, catering is being loaded up. I quite like how GSX knows it's you know, it's just a normal freighter, so only the front door opens, and I don't see like multiple you know, trucks connecting to it. Right, okay. With that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go down to our loading page and let's load up the fuel and stuff. So I'm gonna grab all the information of our flight plan. Fuel, we're carrying 8,012. Let's go to payload. Fuel 8,023. Plug that in. Right, what does GSX want us to do? Probably close the door, I think.
Parking is too small for your aircraft.
Close right entry forward, okay. Door right entry forward is closed. There we go. Bye bye. See you later. Right, let's go to payload. Thomas, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Do not need to spam the chat like that, man. Calm down, Thomas. How are you doing? Nabil, look on Discord. Okay, there is a suggestion I have to make flight more realistic, but I don't know if you would do it. What are the suggestion? To be honest, I couldn't keep up with the modding too many spams. No worries, it's all good, Elliot. Okay. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, Elliot. Right, let's go to our cargo, and we are carrying 19.2 tons of cargo. So, let's plug that in. We're gonna do 15,000 in the main cargo.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Forward cargo, we can
Please don't
do
load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives
2100.
and asked to do it.
And we can do 23 in the aft cargo. Brilliant, that's all good. So takeoff CG is 24.3, gross weight is 67.1. So let's go. Yeah. Right, we're gonna plug all of that information in our calculator, performance calculator. When doing takeoff landing, you change the camera to first officer POV. Could do, to be honest, I couldn't. Yeah, Elliot, it's all good, man. Nothing out of control, so that's why. Winds are 210 degrees at 8 knots. Temperature is 29. And QNH is at 1012. Flaps, we're going to do 5. Anti-ice, air conditioning all off. So good. Right. Our max takeoff weight is 67,100 and CG is 24.3. Let's plug that in, calculate that bad boy. Right, ladies and gents. That gives us the data for takeoff. We go to N1 limit. We've got cell temp of 32. And we've got D rate of 93.1, and that will be 22k. 93.1 exactly. Set climb rate is absolutely fine. We'll go to takeoff, flaps 5. Grab the CG as well, 5.36. And our V1, 142, VR 143, V2 is 148. I'm going to change that from default value. There we go. Hello Disturber, welcome to the stream. Yes, but you have people saying random sentences and some spamming the chat with that. Yeah, I know, but it's all good, man. Like I said, it's nothing out of control. They listen. As long as they listen, it's all good. Right.
Fuel truck is in position.
Fuel truck is in position, and it most likely wants us to do the fueling ourselves.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Right. What I am going to do, quickly going to go down
Please
and
use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I'm going to do that again, just so that it leaves us alone. Everything's all good. Right. Let's go to legs page. Make sure everything's looking okay there as well. Yes, it is. Let's go upstairs. After fuel pump is on. We'll get the seatbelt signs on as well now. And we'll get the APU running. Nice. APU is up and running. Or starting up, I guess. Thank you, Elliot. Live FMC typing. Disturber. Already done that. I forgot to actually... I have done that, man. Can you just leave us?
Too small for your aircraft.
Right. So it's all good.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
APU EGT has risen and it's just coming at Hello, how are you doing, Wanted? Welcome to the stream.
Please use your
Thank you for
airplane
removing
fuel
the
system
tag
to set the
finally.
desired
It's all
fuel
good.
quantity.
I did, man. Why you keep saying that? Alright, let's go set that up again. Hopefully this will leave us alone.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Let's go upstairs. APU gen can come on. APU bleed can come on. And forgot to get the window heat on actually. Right, with that we'll get anti-collision lights on and go to GSX and let's request pushback. Fuel truck is going. And with that let's go set our parking brakes. And let's go to ground services. We'll release the A unit and we'll release the ground power unit as well and remove the chokes. Why do I keep saying that? Why do I keep saying what? First time I realized you removed it, that's why. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I removed it quite a while back, to be honest. We'll get the V2 speed in, 148. There we go. And heading is set, altitude is set. I wasn't on your streams for a while, so... Nah, it's all good. You missed my message? What message? Check DMs when you can. Okay. Obviously, I forgot to send the notification in my live stream area. A380 plane, I think. Oh.
Stop it!
Okay. I don't know what to do, the aviation guy. I don't know what you're trying to say, my friend. Let's do a quick edit. Alright, we're gonna get that forward. Oh no, what did I do? Okay. I done something wrong. Don't know what I done.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brakes, please.
Let me see if I can abort and request a pushback again. Because we've done it wrong. I just need to do it again. Hopefully it lets us do it again. There's another issue. Hi. It says A330, but there is a picture of an A380. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I don't know. A lot of people apparently do have an issue with the toolbar pushback. I haven't noticed any issue with that, to be honest. Alright, hopefully we'll get the GSX to work. If not, we'll get toolbar pushback to push us back. It's all good. We'll push back about here. Request pushback, there we go. Release parking brakes. Is it causing... okay. No, Cortal didn't start, so we'll leave that as it is. Alright, let's go upstairs. We'll get the fuel pumps on. And with that, let's go to ignition, engine number 2 to ground. Wash the EGT rise. There we go. Alright, let's introduce the fuel. Wash that bad boy spool up outside as well. With that, while that happens, we can get our yaw cam on. There we go. Casper, hello, isolation valve auto. Huh? No, not yet. After the engine start. 596 subs. Yes, man. Yes, we are at those many subs. Thank you all so much for who subbed and liked the video so far. If you are new, please do consider hitting that like and that sub button. Thank you all so much. Ignition to continuous for engine number 2 and engine number 1 ignition to ground. And while that happens, let's get our parking brakes on. And wash the N2 rise for engine number 1. You should use checklists. They don't take long to do. More you do them. Yeah, to be honest, I was just having a look at one detailed one. I just need someone to go through them with me. What phone do you use? iPhone XS Max. Right, so that's all looking good. I'm gonna get LNAV, VNAV on. Auto throttle can come on as well, and we'll get a flaps 5 in. There we go. Flaps 5 is setting up. Engine number 1 is running nicely as well. You don't need someone to go through them with you, mate. Read it and then look at the aircraft. No, as in, I want to do proper procedures because Josh went through with me on the A320, and pretty much I know where everything is, so that's why. Like, ignition switch continues for engine number 1. Yaw damper on. Probe heat on. Isolation valve left pack and right pack to auto. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed off. Gen 2 and 1 can come on. APU can go off. Taxi lights on. And that's all for now, ladies and gents. Hydraulic pressure can come on as well. Electric hydraulics can come on. Bertil, welcome back again. But Josh isn't always on your stream. I know, but he showed me privately on Discord, so yeah. Let's get how activate L9 and V9 on ground. You need to put everything in the FMC correctly. If you've done everything correctly, you should be golden with that. Alright, let's go to FMC. I'm quickly going to go to a takeoff and get our trim 5.36. So let's get our trim 5.36. 5.3 should be about there. There we go. That should be okay. Right, flaps are set. Auto brakes RTO. Flight director 1 and 2 is on. Course is set. Heading is set. Speed V2 is set. Altitude is set as well. Right, it's time to announce our taxi on Vatsim. Athens traffic A Sweden 4093 taxiing Juliet onto Delta, then holding point Delta 1 for runway 03 right. Sorry, holding point Delta 2 runway 03 right. Athens traffic. Right, so ladies and gents, let's release the parking brakes and get our aircraft some power. So you could read through that again. No, I mean equipment wise everything's at different place for A320 and 738, that's why. What exactly is trim? Trim is basically elevation trim, so you know that when you take off, you need to set a trim in order for the plane to fly, I guess, not stall and stuff. MSF multiplayer ruins the immersion so much sometimes. I don't have that on at all. I am spawning. No worries, up. You will be slightly behind us, I think. Right, so I think there was only one traffic or one airplane on the ground for Athens. You could just figure it out, mate. But that's exactly what will take long, and I don't really want to take long, to be honest. Right, so as you can see, I don't know if you can see in here, our plane is here, and we're gonna go make our way onto Delta, then all the way down to Delta 2 for runway 03 right. Also I can show you guys here as well, actually. Let me just pull that up. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So onto Delta, all the way down to Delta 2 03 right here. Lion, hello. How to download it? Download what exactly, my friend? Simulator or the plane? Both of them you have to pay for. I can do it though, and you have flown MSF 2 years more than me. Well, it wasn't regular 2 years. I hadn't been on MSF for about a year. But yeah, I mean 737. There was no 737 in the in MSF before, so that's another problem. But yeah, all looking good. I want to be a pilot when I'm older. For sure, aviation guy, man. If you want to be a pilot, go for it. You are in the takeoff and landing. I am in takeoff right now, Lion. You literally go on every single day, mate. Yeah, I know, but then like I say always, I don't have time to go through everything because I do work 9 to 5. So when I'm home, I literally have time to fly it, not to look at anything else. And after, obviously after flight, I do have a family that I chill out with as well, so. Right, so ladies and gents, like I always say, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. All of that helps me a lot, and it would be awesome to see each and every one of you every day. If you are liking what you're seeing so far, it would be awesome to have you guys on board. So yeah, do consider hitting that like and the sub button. Literally I can only stream or fly on weekends at this rate. No, of course, but there's difference when you have a family to look after and when you're doing everything on your own. So yeah, even though you have school and stuff, you can, you know, you still have time to yourself. You don't have anything else or anyone else to look after, for that matter. Where do you want to go? I am going to Larnaca in Cyprus. I don't even know how to pronounce it properly. Hopefully I'm doing it. Are we on 1228? Yes we are, and Scorp 2000 is set. Cool, that's all good. What are you on about, mate? I have something called clubs and family. Okay, cool. All good, Elliot. That's you, and obviously my lifestyle is different from yours. Doesn't a pilot license cost a lot of money? Because in Denmark it costs 700k. Wow, that's a lot of money. But yeah, even in the UK it would cost you over 100 grand easily. I think you pronounce it Larnaca. You pronounce it Larnaca. Okay. Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just going how I can see the name. So we're gonna take the next next left onto Delta 2. Look at those beautiful mountains the airport is surrounded by. We do have some traffic. There's one plane there, there's one there, I can see the tail of it. We do have some traffic. Red here, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Great stream you got going. Thank you, Red here. Really appreciate you, buddy. In the stream, and also, why don't you have your chat box in the stream? And look on Discord. What do you mean? I don't think you know what you're on about right now. Not to be harsh, and thanks for telling people I got school. Mate, we're discussing personal lives here, so anyway. I've got that checklist as well, Elliot. Like I say, I'll just need to go through it bit by bit sometimes. So yeah, it should be all good. Right. Anyway, let's go to Delta 2. And I'm gonna get the landing lights on. Runway turn-off lights can come on. I'm gonna stop at Delta 2 quickly. And we'll get our strobe lights on. Okay, everything else is good. Let's go down. Go to TAR8 can come on as well. Athens traffic, A Suite and 4093 lining up the runway 03 right for departure out of Backrow 1. Sorry, Kia 2 Juliet departure. Athens traffic.
And 3 nautical miles on the final approach runway 291 left.
Let's give ourselves a bit more power. He's sorry, landing traffic for Athens. How far are you, sir?
10 nautical miles inbound, runway 21 left.
Roger that. We'll wait for the other end. Hopefully you can exit at one of the taxiways before us. Alright. Right. What is the roads for the airport? They are at the top. Molly's vlog. They're at the top. Hi, Hack Gaming. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How much time spent when you want to go from Qatar to New York in the flight simulator? I think it's about 12 to 13 hours of flight, if I'm not wrong.
Use is 21 left and 21 right, sir.
I'm just doing the ops, this flight done in real life the other day, that's all. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna taxi anyway onto the runway. When it's Christmas, my dad will buy me lessons in real life flight simulator where pilots train. Nice. It's always amazing to see that. I didn't have no information regarding runway in use. Was 021 left and 21 right. Is Athens online? No, nothing's online in Athens, hence why I just carried on taxing the way I had my program, the flight program the other day. Alright, we can see him, he's lining up now. So let's just wait for him to... Nabil, you can't fly from the runway. They flew from a few days ago. The weather changes. Look at the meta. Okay, but like I said, I did look earlier on at the flights. I mean, at the Vatsim, and there was no information regarding the runway, so that's why I'm just going for that runway. Winds at 21009 knots. Cool. I guess we are going with the wind then. How much time spent on this trip? This trip will be about just over an hour. Yeah, no one's online, so that's why we're flying this route that we are. Cheers, can remember who's in the hold position. Yes, exactly, we are holding position. Just waiting for that guy to land. And then we'll take off from our runway. What does your OFP say? It says 03 right. Because usually SimBrief does sort of give you, you know, the correct runway. So it's given me that runway, that's why I'm taking it. So hopefully it should be okay. Yeah, I can just see him, he just landed. There he is. Alright, so let's just wait for him to vacate the runway. Hopefully he does soon. And then we'll do our takeoff. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. What runway you're at? I'm at 03 right. TBN, hello, welcome to the stream as well, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you on board as well. Athens traffic, are you vacating the runway soon? Just landed in Peshawar? Nice. Thank you. Right, let's go to the auto throttle. Don't know why that. Let's go. Thrust 40%. I don't know why my yoke is doing that, where it just keeps flickering back and forth. Toga. Wait, what the heck is going on? Why is my rudder not working? They are working. Don't know what's going on there. Right, let's do this again. Get the LNAV on. Let's get thrust up again. What happened? I don't know. SS to be harsh in chat, but you don't know my personal life, so best not to assume. Alright, Elliot. Take care, my friend. Alright. Toga, and for some reason, auto thrust doesn't want to work. Alright, let's go. Thrust. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Nose pressure normal. V1 rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Nice. Finally took off. I thought we were going to be on the ground forever. let's make that right turn. Follow our flight directors. Nice. Flaps 1. Pitch the nose down now. There we go. We'll get the autopilot on. Auto throttle can come on as well. Flaps up. Auto brakes can go to off, and we'll get the gear position to off as well. Right, let's bring you guys up to the cockpit and get our yaw cam off. Hello Million, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the chat. You are good in the takeoff. How about landing? Landing is not really great right now. How come there are wing views for the cargo plane? Well, wing views can be for any plane. Doesn't have to be a particular plane. Right, let's go to our cruise altitude of 35,000 feet. And I'm going to hit altitude intervention. Nice. Cool. Climbing up to our cruise altitude now. I decided to buy the 900 on for Cedar. Is there a payware Victoria? Don't think so. Because cargo planes don't have windows. No, but it's not a window like a window view. It's like, you know, just a wing view and engine view, man. Runway turn off lights off, taxi lights off, and everything else is looking good. We're gonna go route direct Kia. Actually, we'll go route direct Varix because we've got restriction at Kia. So we'll go Varix N1 and VNAV speed green. At least this will start keep us climbing. Lee, hello. You should put your up speed as a speed constraint on legs page if you're using VNAV for departure, and maintain this until at least 3000 above airport level and as per noise procedures. Okay, Lee, thank you very much for that, and I'll keep that in mind for next time. And we'll go standard for our pressure. Can you go in the next trip from Basra in Iraq to Istanbul? Line, that will be a really long flight. But yeah. 10,000 feet. Let's get the landing lights off, ignition switch to off. Get the no smoking and seatbelt signs off as well. Right, our landing altitude is, we'll put 200 here. There we go. First easy fly for me is Vancouver. Aviation guy, check DMs. I will check DMs later on, my friend. Right, we're all looking good for the departure, And if you look in, let's go to descent page actually. Request our. We'll put in our descent wind right now, or no? We'll leave that till late. Alright, so top of climb is 108 nautical miles away. Total distance is 512 miles. So we should be down. Well, I changed the time a little bit, so I can't even figure out when. Maybe our FlyLife studio will give us some information regarding that. So yeah, we should be down in about an hour's time exactly. 1 hour and 14 minutes to be exact. I'm glad I don't use FlyLife.
Athens traffic, train 505 Tango. Taxi to runway.
Beautiful takeoff. Sub reminder. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that sub and that like button. We are targeting 600 plus subs for this stream, and we're at 599 already, so thank you all very much. You should use SKTP. What's that? 600 subs? Really? I literally just refreshed and it said 599. 600 subs. Wow. Well, thank you all very much. Sim Toolkit Pro. What, for the overlay? Do they give overlay? Ladies and gents, thank you all so much for getting me to 600 subs. It's another achievement. We hit 600 subs, I think, in about 11 to 12 days, if I'm not wrong. So thank you all so much for getting me there. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. To be honest, I find it grow more without saying subscribe. I find it grow more. It's just embedded into me now, Elliot. It's just embedded into me to say it after every, 15-20 minutes or whatever. Right, we're gonna get our music on. Let's get some background music going. Why is music not showing up here? Oh, I know why. Because of that. I muted the volume. Silly me. Aviation guy, if you did my flight earlier, Copenhagen, would you do BA A320 or SAS A320? Probably SAS. Ultra OP, hello. How many minutes left? We've got an hour and 10 minutes left. I just took off, yeah. You can see the bar at the top there as well. That gives you indication of when we are about to land or how far we are into the flight. I used to have like a timer as well, but that's died. I don't know if it was that, because of that the FlyLife studio started flickering. Would it be possible to replay the takeoff? No, I think replays are not possible. I think you can replay them to take off, but then it might reset the whole flight plan and everything. FlyLife Studio seems unreliable. Maybe for you it hasn't worked, but for me it worked perfectly. The Boeing startups, that's hard. No, not really, Ultra OP, if you're used to it. Yeah, also if you're on Vatsim, you can't really do replay. It literally didn't work for you today. Yes, it did. It loaded up absolutely fine, and then it just shut down just like any other program would just close down automatically. That's what it done. But yeah, it did work at the for the starters. Also, Vatsim, you can't formation fly in 737. Yeah, I guess you can't. Why would it close unconventionally without your command? Mate, just like any other software crashes, that's what it's done. Appreciate it, Gomez. Hello, how are you doing? I don't know what you said, but welcome to the stream. I don't know, I have no idea why it crashes. If I knew, then it wouldn't be crashing. Alright, Formula 1 qualifying is done as well. That's good to see. How to add the Boeing sensor in your game? You have to buy it. So you know how to fix the crashes? I literally just said if I knew how to fix them, then it wouldn't be happening. How long did you fly? Are you talking about this flight, how long it is, or? No worries, aviation guys. See you soon, my friend. See you soon. Take care. So we are climbing to our fly level 350 for cruise, and currently we are just going 24,500. Yahya, hello, welcome to the stream. What's the flight plan today? We are flying from Athens down to Larnaca, which is in Cyprus. My marketplace was currently unavailable. Maybe your internet is not working. Make sure you're connected to the internet. And if you think your internet is working, then go to settings and go to online services. Make sure they are on as well. Got quite a bit of traffic around us. Got one at above 9,000, one's above 7,000. It's so annoying when MSFS disconnects from internet. Yeah, it hasn't happened to me for a long time. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen. But yeah. You have internet, just check if your online services are on in settings. I've never bought anything from Marketplace. I have two things on it which are review copies. I've bought pretty much everything from Marketplace. Don't know why the volume changes itself. Mostly sim market for me, it's so easy. Yeah, everyone has their own preference. But yeah. But I gotta go. No worries, have a nice weekend, mate. Take care. I only understand the Airbus. Airbus is pretty easy, but I think once you get the hang of the Boeing as well, it's pretty fun to fly. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all very much for joining. If you are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Really appreciate each and every one of you coming out and hanging out with us today. Yeah, do you use the keyboard or do you have the yoke setup? I have the yoke setup. I've got the Boeing Thrustmasters Boeing yoke edition, and I've also got Thrustmasters Airbus edition joist side stick as well. So this is my current setup that I've got going on. Yoke, throttle quadrant here. So yeah. Yoke cam and yoke cam only comes on takeoff and landings. I have Airbus setup, nice, ultra OP, sorry, nice. So, we're currently at 32,000 feet, and we should be at 35,000 feet in no time. How to add the information in your screen? It's called Fly Live Studio. If you watch YouTube video on that, it'll show you how to add that in your live stream. It's only mainly for live stream, to be honest. You don't really need it if you're flying offline or without live stream. Right, so is there live ATC? Not at the moment. At the moment I'm on Unicom. There's no ATC, unfortunately. What's your favorite plane? My favorite plane, there are a few. A350, Boeing 777, Boeing 787. I do kind of like the A380 as well. Although the size of it kind of scares me, it's too big. What's my favorite Boeing plane? Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant by B. Just watching qualifying replay for F1. Mine is A320neo. Nice. A320neo is pretty nice looking plane as well. Especially it's to do with the Sorry, the engines are pretty nice. I like the look of the engines. Yeah, by fly-by-wire, obviously, I think that's the best mod right now. Freeware, anyway. That's the best freeware out there. Your favorite plane was A330-900, or the new Neo as well. So you're into Neos. What's your favorite airport? Ooh. Airport, I mean, it has to be Heathrow at top. Then Dubai's airport is really nice. I mean, I'm talking about the airports I've been to. Dubai, Qatar airport is really nice as well. Matthew Wycliffe, hello. What's your favorite airline? My favorite airline is Qatar, man. It has to be at the top. What's your favorite airline, Matthew? Welcome to the stream as well, buddy. So good to see you. So good to have you on board. Welcome, welcome. Emirates. Okay, close. Emirates and Qatar. Pretty close to each other, I guess. I'm Hungarian and my favorite Fergie Budapest. Budapest, nice. I feel like Prague's approach is pretty nice as well. Approach into the Prague airport is really nice. Hello HH, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you for your dot. What airport are you flying to? I'm flying to Larnaca airport in Cyprus. Sorry for not being in your stream, but I called because I forgot my window open yesterday and fell asleep midstream. Nice, all good, Elias, all good, man. Hopefully you feel better soon, my friend. Thank you for joining anyway. So yeah guys, thank you all very much for coming into the stream and liking and subbing to my channel as well. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Oh man, Mercedes are nowhere to be seen in today's qualifying. Such a rubbish qualifying. Thank you so much for your sub, Matthew. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Thank you. You like 2-engine plane or 4-engine? To be honest, I've only flown 2-engine planes so far. So unless I fly it on the simulator, the A380, I wouldn't know how it feels like to fly it, you know. What it feels like to fly a 4-engine. Oh, you hit 600. Yes, I have hit 600 subscribers, man. I know. 602 subs for now. Yeah, definitely, inshallah, man. We'll hit 1k soon. Definitely. I wanna go to live so bad, but I have a YouTube channel, but I am started like about like 2 months ago. What do you mean live? You wanna start live? YouTube live? Don't think, man, just start. You'll be absolutely fine. Unless you start, you know, you'd always feel that hesitation. You need to start at least once. You already have one, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You should start, man. Don't think about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just go live, man. Go live. Do you understand Airbus? Yes, Ultra OP. I do fly Airbus as well. So on Monday we'll do an Airbus stream. We'll fly an Airbus, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Matthew. Just go for it, man. Don't think about it. Let's go into our plane and have a look how far we are from top of descent. So 201 miles away from top of descent, and we should be descending in about 20 minutes or so. I'm going to take a shower and sleep again. I'll check how you're landing. I'll wake up night to morning. No worries, Ilyas, all good, man. Take care, buddy. Take care. Thank you, yes. Thank you. Have a good evening too, my friend. Take care. Cheers. Congrats on 600. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream as well. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. So Chitra, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. Good to see you on board. Okay, so yeah, almost halfway through our flight. So yeah, top of descent 165 nautical miles, and time is obviously we took the time back a little bit to about 1 to 2 hours I think, and 14:43, and top of descent is 15:02 Zulu, so that's about 17 minutes away I believe. What do you think of FS 2020? It's really good. FS 2020 I believe is one of the best out there right now. Obviously with the addition of these pairways from Phoenix and PMDG, I think it's really good. It's got a lot of potential. Definitely recommend it. Alright, so I believe it's time to update our sub as well in the sub reminder. Ryanair or Wizz Air? Bloody hell. That's a bit hard one. But I'd say Wizz Air. Simply because Wizz Air's landings are apparently slightly better than Ryanair, so we'll go Wizz Air. So yeah, ladies and gents, hopefully you guys are enjoying this flight. If you are, please do consider hitting that like and the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and thank you very much for joining the flight as well. Let's see. I'm just trying to sort out the sub reminder on the top, guys. Alright, that should be all good. Right, so we're halfway through our flight. If you go to our Fly Live studio, that's what it tells us. 53% is done, and we should be on the ground in about 28 minutes. It says 28 minutes, but I know it's going to be slightly longer than that. Probably, I'd say 40 minutes. We'll go to init, and our ILS frequency is 110.3, course is 220. Let's put the course in, 220. There you go. frequency 110.3, so we'll change that 110.3. There we go. For now we'll plug in this speed, and as you can see our fuel is going to be 4.3, and if you look at our zero fuel weight, that was 59, so 4.3 and 59 makes it 63.3. so if you go to our init, 63.3. yeah, we plug that in when we get closer to our destination. We'll plug that in. Alright, so initial descent is 11,000, but for our runway, if you have a look, final point for ILS and localizer is 1500, so we're going to plug in 1500 here. Actually, not even that. 1500 is probably a bit too close. Plug in 4000. We'll do 4000. There we go. That should be okay. So when we hit top of descent, which is just here, we'll start descending, and it'll descend us on profile down to 4,000 feet. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the flight so far. We did change the time to make a bit more daylight landing rather than have an evening landing or dark landing for that instance. We've had too many dark landings this last week, so I thought let's just have a nice daylight landing for this one. So there you have it, 93 miles till top of descent, until we start descending basically. Can you learn me how to start up the Boeing? Can you teach me how to? Yes, Ultra OP. To be honest with you, I'd rather give you instructions. Just go to YouTube, and there are so many tutorials that show you how to start up a Boeing. That's how I learned as well. To be honest, I didn't ask anyone. Just searched it up on YouTube, and there are so many useful tutorials. Right, okay. Well, not can you teach me? It's all good, Ultra, no worries. Aviation guy, welcome back as well, buddy. Thank you so much for joining again. So yeah, we're not that far off from our top of the descent now. Bro, I just watched a plane crash and now I hear calm tropical music. Well, I think you need to relax after that. It's not pleasant watching a plane crash. Always sort of makes you puts some sort of fear in you when you're about to fly next. Especially when you're about to fly, I think it's not a good idea to watch a plane crash video. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you very much for liking and subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate you, and welcome to the channel as well. I'm not scared, but my mom is when pilots do toga and banking. Because I think, especially when they're trying to make a turn, out of departing as well, that sort of, yeah, it gives you a weird feeling in your stomach. Which I usually believe is to do with the G-force as well, so... Alright, so as you can see, top of the descent is pretty close right now, and we should be on the ground in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes from now. Six nautical miles away. Alright, ladies and gents, there we go. Top of the descent, and let's start our beautiful descent down to 4,000 feet. This should be a final point of a contact check DMs. Okay. Picture from Infinity Flight. Nice. That A350 looks really nice, man. It looks like a low settings MSF. So our final fuel is going to be, let me quickly make sure, 4.4, 63.4, so I'm going to plug that in here. There we go, we got our final flaps 30 speed 146 plus 5 knots. That will give us a 151 knots of final speed. Ultra low settings on MSF, ultra high graphics on Infinity Flight. Wow, okay. Still good for a phone simulator, to be honest with you. I still rate it. Could you do a stream on Infinity Flight once? To be honest with you, I would have loved to, but I don't think my phone is good enough for that. iPhone XS Max, yeah, I don't think it's that good for that simulator, to be honest. I do have Infinity Flight on my phone. Exactly, yeah, especially with these new graphics. I think iPhone XS won't handle it much. Probably be okay, but it, you know, you won't get that experience. Plus I might, like, you know, I might get a breakdown looking at those ultra low graphics after playing on MSF. Everything else looks pretty rubbish, to be honest with you. Can you on the yoke cam please? Ultra low OP. I will turn it on once we're about to land, my friend. Not yet. It's one of the best phone sims. Yeah, definitely. I do agree with you there. But like I was saying, I don't think my phone can handle it right now. So we'd probably do heading vectors once we're close to the runway. Did we choose a drag required? Okay, we'll give some drag. If my iPhone 10 can handle it, so can yours. Okay. like I said, I'll have a look later on and see how it is and everything, because I used to fly Real Flight Simulator. That was pretty cool. That's where my sort of flight sim journey started, to be honest with you. And then after that I went on to PC and you know, did all of that. Yeah, I was about to check our arrival, if we chose any Yankee 2. Got Boses, we've got Rexel, we've got a Marco. Let me erase that actually. Dars Atlas Otisa LCA. If anything, I might go with the Marco arrival transition. Marco, there we go. Let's clear the discontinuity here. Marco. Still looking a bit rough. Can't really figure out the flight plan. We'll have a look at it afterwards. We're at 19,000 feet, and let's go down. Go to descent page. Let's go to forecast and request our descent winds. And our transition altitude is 9,000 for Cyprus as well, so we'll plug that in. Once the descent winds are in, then we'll get our meta for Larnaca. And then we'll put in our QNH as well. So QNH for Larnaca is, come on Nightbot, do your magic. What does meta do? It basically gives you meta for any airport you want meta, or the weather for that airport. You do exclamation point meta and then space and then write the airport ICAO codes, which I've done, and it'll give you the weather. So 1009 is the QNH or local pressure for Larnaca, and we're going to put that in. There we go. A330 or 737? Ooh man, that's a bit hard one. I like both, to be honest with you. I've always voted for both whenever I got asked that question. Yeah, so both for me. As you can see, speed brakes are fully up. (737) or 747? I would say 747. Classic. Never flown in it, so 747. This is our airport right here. So most likely what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do heading vectors and come back to the airport that way. 747-400 or 800? 800. I'm all about new gen. So 800 says. Gonna reduce the altitude down to 1500 feet. Gonna go heading select. So we can intercept the localizer and glide slope slightly easier rather than go all the way over the airport and come back. Just gonna do heading select. Currently we are 1300 feet below the so we're gonna go level change. We are 1200 feet below the profile, so let's get back onto the profile. Let's have a look. We've got Charlie 172. So after Otisa, let's get Charlie 122. There we go. Gonna execute that. Our airport is just down there, I believe, somewhere. Let's go outside and see if we can see our airport. Can't really see it, but yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere down there. Yeah, I think it's there. 10,000 feet, landing lights can come on. And ignition switch to continuous, seatbelt signs on, and no smoking signs on as well. Let's set our minimums, which are 210. Oops, 210. There we go. Nice. Are you as old at the Wright Brothers plane? Are you as old at the Wright Brothers plane? What do you mean? Thank you very much, FR Silva, for your sub as well. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Thank you so much, and so glad to have you on board. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's get to QNH 1009 in. There we go. 1009 set. Auto brakes. We'll go. What sort of auto brakes do we need? Let me have a look. We've got auto brakes 2. It's fine. Let's get the speed down to 230 knots for now. Let's go heading left as we are a bit too close to the runway. There we go. That's looking all good. The Wright brothers plane is over 100 years ago, and are you over 100 years old? No, of course not. I wouldn't be here if I was. Our airport is just over there, under our wing. How old are you? I'm 27. I thought like 40. No, no, I'm not. Alright, let's get flaps 5 in. We'll get the viewer lock on. Lock is green. And you're younger. Nice. It's always to be young, man. Don't get old. Trust me. Alright, let's get our music off, shall we? And we'll also get... We'll turn on our... sorry, one sec. We'll get our recording replay mod on. Not recording yet, but we'll get the mod on at least. Alright, so arm the approach since our localizer is green. Let's go speed down to 190 knots. 2,500 feet checked. There we go, 1,500 feet. Speed 190. Sierra Whiskey November 40 report airport in sight. Airport is not in sight just yet. We've got sunshine right in our face. That's what we've got in sight. And with that, let's time to get our Eurocam on. There we go, ladies and gents. 1,500 feet. Let's go speed down to 185 knots. Gear down. We'll go upstairs, turn on our runway turn off lights on, taxi lights on. Alright, ladies and gents. Let's get our speed brakes off. Let's get the speed down to 160 knots, because it's an absolute mission slowing this plane down. So airport is in sight, as you can see right there. Larnaca traffic, A Sweden 4093, fully established for runway 22. Nice. Let's get flaps 10 in. Our spoilers are armed. Flaps 15. Start our recording. Glide slope in. Yes, airport is in sight, aviation guy. Right, 146 plus 5, that gives us 151 speed, so we'll put in 151 right now. There we go. Let's go flaps 20. Runway 22 clear to land, Air Sweden 4093. Flaps 30. Right, ladies and gents, 1000, disconnect the autopilot, and we'll also disconnect the auto throttle. My airplane. Got a bit of headwind of 5 knots. Push the nose down a bit more. We are looking slightly high.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Come on, don't float, man. Don't float. Ah, floated too much.
Touchdown. All my body was shaking.
Reverse is stowed. Right. Let's taxi down to our ramp now. We'll turn the auto brakes off. Outside view, go around. Oh man, Montilis, you are absolutely right. I completely forgot to go around. That was my bad. That was completely my bad. Should have gone around, guys. Huh. Right. Yeah, that put me off a bit. Should have gone around, ladies and gents. Right, we're gonna go left on Charlie here and then take right on Victor. Go around would be entertaining. I know, I should have gone around, man. That was completely my bad. Right, let's get the yoke cam off. We'll need to park at one of the ramps here. See some traffic. I'm not sure if it's Vatsim traffic or default traffic. But yeah, we've got a replay coming up as well, ladies and gents, so hopefully you guys can stick around for that. Let's get GSX and hopefully we can get our parking from them. No, maybe GSX won't work. Hopefully we're not going to be too close to that plane on the side there. So you think you might do my flight idea? Yes, it's definitely on my mind, and I'll try my best to do that on Monday. Right. Parking brakes and come on. And with that, ladies and gents, let's go to our replay. We'll disconnect from Vatsim and watch the replay once, and we'll call it a night. You had a nice, beautiful approach, to be honest with you. It just felt like I floated, not floated, but I pulled the yoke a bit too much at 10 feet. Right, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for getting me to my target of 600 subs today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Monday. And yeah, we'll do Phoenix A320 on Monday. So thank you all very much for all the likes and all the subs and all the love today on the stream. I will see you guys on Monday. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and love, guys. Just gonna watch one wing view, and that be it from my side. Take care, guys. Bye.